Okay, fine. Now we can start. Who's gonna? Okay, do you want to do an intro?
Yeah lah.
I am the Emperor.
Okay, seriously guys.
That is not intro.
Okay, seriously guys. Introductions. Hi,
Oh,
I'm Ryan.
no. Stop always with this. Hey, the league!
The league.
This is episode 16.
Technically 5.5.
No.
It is a continuation, no?
Okay, this is episode 15.5.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so
Hey, I
intro.
don't have.
We are Amhan, that's Dan. We have a returning guest, which is Naif.
The Emperor.
And we have a new guest called
Hi, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Grandmaster Rai.
Right.
Retired Grandmaster Rider.
Wait, I wrote 15.5 or just 16?
This one is 16.
16.5.
No.
Where did the 16 go?
I said 15.
You should know 16.5 then. What?
Okay.
You don't know 16.5? Oh my god.
You must be too young.
Is it 420?
Never mind.
Okay, the continuation. Basically, what's happening, right? We had a Pokemon discussion. Okay, now, the thing was me, Boone, and Dan had this theory on how to conquer a country. So, my Pokemon were Charizard and Scyther. Dan was Paulson and Minun. And Boone has Snorlax and Tyranitar. And the idea is, the three of us can control an army of these Pokemon.
Oh, don't forget my Porygon Z.
Wait. Okay, Naif says he wants to join our alliance. Bring in a Porygon Z and a...
I think it's a Milotic.
And a Milotic.
I thought Baboch. Yeah, Baboch.
And a Baboch. I thought it was Swampert. Okay,
Baboch.
based on that,
Wish Cash. Wish Cash.
Okay, since yes, this army, we control this army, and we are going by normal physics, logic, and their anatomy. So, if we're going by that Gyarados thing again, okay, Gyarados is a type which is water flying. So I ask them, how does it fly? How does a Gyarados fly? Before we go into our argument.
Yeah, Grandmaster Rai. How does it fly?
Yeah,
It doesn't technically fly. Gyarados
then why is it a flying type?
Gyarados doesn't get any flying type moves. The only reason why it's water flying is because in Generation 1 they couldn't make it Water Dragon, which would have made more sense. Because it would be a bit too broken in that generation.
It's also official. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, you're talking to the Pokemon board.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
How would it fly? I mean, we had a conversation, I think on like the day before, on how Gyarados actually fly. So because
The movie
fly. No, the way Gyarados can listen. Gyarados is a serpent, air quote serpent. He can use flamethrower apparently. So if you go by anatomically wise, right, he has a flame sac that can shoot fire out. So he can use that flame sac to build up steam in his body, and then the steam is enough for him to float up because of air. But he can't do anything else because that's it.
But going by the logic, you can use Thunderbolt and Thunder too. Do you know that? It's a gigantic tempura, gigantic prawn. It's a gigantic prawn that can fry itself.
Wait, Gyarados is a prawn.
I like to call it prawn.
It's a sea serpent.
It's a sea snake. How is it a prawn?
It's a prawn. Come on.
No, seriously. If you're going by that, right, it's a sea serpent. It's like a snake-like thing that supposedly can fly. So we just gave the thing of how it flies. I mean, Naif gave the idea that because it's a mythical dragon-like creature with serpent-like that it can fly like that. So it's Rayquaza, but that is essentially a dragon.
Like the fish.
No, flap.
I don't think it can fly.
That
cannot fly at all.
Okay, then you can't kill my army of Charizard.
Oh yeah, are we carrying on the argument?
Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, now the rules of the Pokemon available, right? You will control that army of this type of Pokemon, so you can summon anytime, and they are probably at their peak, or maybe not. Now the thing is, you cannot take legendaries, you cannot take pseudo legendaries, you cannot take dragons, you cannot take ghost Pokemon.
Don't forget your metronome ability.
And the metronome ability, any Pokemon of the metronome ability, which has a chance to do a legendary move, so you can't use that.
Okay.
So now you have to pick your Pokemon.
Then I got one question.
Then we are going by we are going by normal anatomically physics kind of thing. So how would thunder affect not thunder, lightning. Lightning affect water creatures, I understand. Lightning affect ground.
Not thunder shock now, it's lightning shock.
Okay, how you gonna counter? I have essentially a flying lizard built of fire with Scyther. She's a bug with a bug that if he has wings, he can fly properly. Okay, yeah. If he has wings, he can fly. Yeah, if he has wings, he can fly. Same with Seesaw. We got fly. Then we have pulsar and minor, which is actually just electric positive and negative charges. Then we have Boon with his Tyranitar, which is essentially a mini or not so mini Godzilla.
Wait, you said there's no pseudo legends. Then why does
Tyranitar
Boon
is
get
pseudo
Tyranitar?
legendary.
It's not a pseudo legendary.
Yes, it is.
Since when?
Since
Forever.
ever.
When was it?
Yes.
Yes.
You can destroy mountains.
You're talking to me.
Grandmaster, right?
How about Aragon?
Same.
Right now?
Same.
Agron.
Agron. I don't know.
Agron isn't.
Agron.
Just give him Agron.
Okay, the thing no.
Oh, we
Agron,
are switching your Tyranitar to Agron.
okay,
Don't cry.
Agron still can poop out shit, poop out metal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now
It poops out shit.
no, it poops out metal.
Which is the key factor.
The key factor. Okay, the fact is right. The three of us and Naif also, we have conquered Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Seriously.
Yes, I know. So
It's our dream.
the fact is, I have my fire with my Charizard with my temporary sunny days, right? I can build crops. I have aerial defenses. Then
That's why has a lot.
listen. Then as his Plusen and Minun, which
Yikes!
now that we have what Agron.
Agron.
I don't know.
Agron.
Now they have an Agron, right? And
Not aggro.
now we know that it poops out metal. Here's the thing. Dan can literally create his own railgun out of the pool. So with plus and minus, even with the helping hand, plus minus ability,
Plus minus ability and helping hand.
plus minus ability plus helping hand, put them in proper segment. Right? He essentially has a railgun. How can you beat a railgun with your Pokemon now? And it gets better because you know what's better? Nah? The plus and minus are small enough to climb on my biggest Charizard, and we have a mobile platform of thing. All we need is just to hold the shit, the metal shit. How are you gonna beat a railgun?
Flying
A
railgun.
flying railgun. And the fact is, the Charizard is still strong enough to carry a smaller and throw it down on the floor as roll out bombs.
Oh, Ryan, if you're having trouble with them, right, you will have more trouble with mine.
And yes, here's a Porygon Z, which
Can summon Digimon.
the Porygon Z.
Digital world.
Okay, that was another thing. Okay, Porygon Z and your other Pokemon, he is essentially defending our online part of the country. Okay, so then I don't know. So then provides us power. I'm providing crop power and defenses. And if you actually fighting different Pokemon, my Scyther has the arm claws enough that it can actually slice through them because it's flesh technically.
Huh.
It's not as easy as you think. Because we're actually going by proper physics now.
Yeah.
Not Pokemon logic.
A bit of Pokemon logic,
Yeah,
a bit of Pokemon logic and proper physics. How are you gonna beat us?
Simple. I can actually counter the railgun with.
Okay, with what? Okay, a railgun is a very fast
That sounds mature, right?
piece of metal that is going so fast that it actually burns out to plasma, right?
The air around it becomes plasma.
The air becomes plasma and you are getting hit by it. And let's face the fact, Agron is huge. The poop is huge. It's about maybe the size of a Plusen and Minor. So they're shooting like themselves like that. How you gonna? That is maybe what 10-20 kilos worth of mass at minimum.
Simple. I just use Steelix armor.
Yeah, technically,
Okay.
metal types don't have effect with.
Okay, now
And if
gonna,
poison doesn't
And I can
affect
counter
metal.
no, okay. Steelix armor, even with Seesaw, they're technically covered with metal, correct?
Yes.
Now he has Pluser and Minor. He can charge them enough to become an electromagnet, and they'll be all stuck to one another. And there'll be one block of Pokemon that does absolutely nothing. So he can essentially make a chain lightning to one, goes to everything else. Yes, the energy does dissipate, but they do all become electromagnets and they are stuck together and they can't do shit.
And a railgun.
And the railgun.
Argument. The only problem here is I have is that Steelix will have to be grounded because Steelix is a steel ground. It's resistant to whatever electric type attacks you can do against you. That's number one. Number two,
Don't count type. Count what is anatomically. To be grounded, you have to be touching the ground. Even
That's
if,
what?
yeah,
I'm just saying that I have to.
The fact
it
is-
has to be grounded.
the fact is there will be one out of the army that will be in the air, and once that thing becomes magnetized, right, it will be the core of,
Everything.
in Naruto terms, the core of the Chibaku Tensei. So odds are there's gonna be one that's in the air. It will be magnetized and everything is gone.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We have our bases covered. We have science. All we have is types.
Absolute
And types don't actually work all the time. We have to
Yeah,
make sense.
in the off chance that doesn't work, armor piercing rounds.
Point. Okay, yeah, we just have to shape the food. I mean, we have a Scyther with
Charizard! Melt it, smelting!
yeah. I was thinking Scyther use iron claw or something and slowly shape it off.
Also, man.
Something so small
we have-
and giving him so
Yeah,
much trouble.
we have electricity. We have fire and something that can
So
cut through
awesome.
flesh. We have I don't know, which is probably poop, the metal poop, which is rounds for that, and it's actually an equivalent to fighting a gigantic bear,
Rawr.
an army of gigantic bears with a small axe that is very scary when it does roll out.
Okay, now.
How are you gonna fight this?
I can fight that now.
Okay.
Now, first things first, I just need to give some background information. Ninjas. Ninjas is literally the fastest Pokemon around, other than Deoxys. Fair enough?
Wait, okay. Are you going by base stats?
No, I'm not just going
Are
to
you-
base stats. It's also
No, okay.
in the...
Okay, now. Real life. Do we have stats?
Right, what's the strength?
Yeah, I can just say Naif has 63 strength. How do you test that? How do you test that Ninjas actually is the fastest thing ever?
Ninjas in the
Are you
Pokemon,
comparing it to Lightning?
Wait! In the Pokemon decks, Ninjas is stated to be the fastest.
Yeah. So let's assume that for all purposes of this argument, Ninjas is the fastest Pokemon no matter what you do. That's number one. Number two, yeah, you have a lightning fast rail gun, definitely, but are you able to aim it fast enough to hit all my ninjas?
We have an unlimited amount of Charizard and unlimited amount of Plus and Minus. They just put in a wide range.
Even if I have a wide range, a huge wall of Charizard and plus or minus, let's say I have the same amount of ninjas, it's still fast enough. I'm still have a huge gigantic platoon of ninjas ready to assassinate all your plus and minus.
Bro, the amount of power I can use for the railgun, instead of using for the railgun, I just blast the AoE.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't use Railgun, it's a Thunder Wave is a very area-wide effect.
Lightning wave!
Lightning Wave is a very area-wide effect. There's just one. Now, you put it to two with plus and minus with helping hand. That's just two of them. It's a very big wave. With that same amount of ninjas and the same amount of plus and minus, right?
I don't have to care how fast you are, I just have to aim your biggest general direction.
So it's very simple. Okay, I got this now. I got this. Now I have ninjas, the whole bunch of assassinators. Correct? Assassins. They're supposed to take out all your plus and minus. Alright? What I do is I have a whole platoon of Mr. Mimes behind, buffing the creatures. Holy shit, creatures! Buffing my ninjas with each. Let's say each ninjas has a
Okay,
Mr.
how
Mime
would
attached to it.
buffs work in this context?
Macam Final Fantasy.
No. How would buffs work in this context? We can give drugs that is counted as a context. of
Psychic
buff.
lah. Zoom.
Psychic. Psychic also cannot.
Okay, no.
Okay. Telekinetic Pokemon, including Psychic Pokemon, they can only affect other things with ESP. So you can only affect those kind of Pokemon or those kind of people. So you need to make it where it's equal, where you can affect everybody.
No, there's moves like shit. What else?
Shadow Ball.
Reflect, light screen. In fact, one very common competitive term is double screen, dual screen. So what happens is each Mr. Mime casts dual screen onto his partner ninjas, and the ninjas has a barrier that covers it from whatever AoE attacks, whatever attacks from the railgun, and it can sneak up from behind.
Okay, isn't dual screen only affecting against? Does it affect physical or special?
Both. Okay, reflect affects physical attacks. Light screen affects special attacks.
There's still a range of it.
We can count the.
You just said a
ninja.
ninja is the fastest damn Pokemon in the world. Mr. Ma, I don't think he is fast enough. If the ninjas have to
Yeah.
speed up, right, the range of the light screen or whatever
Might not make it.
might not make it. By the time you reach the end, I just reached you. By the way,
No, we can.
if you want the Mr. Ma and ninjas combo to work, right, the Mr. Ma has to actually keep up with the ninjas.
Yeah.
Try Scarf lah.
No,
no,
how would
no,
items
no, no.
work? How would items work in this context?
Oh yeah, that's the.
You forgot.
Dude,
Real life, bro.
dude, real life.
Berries. Berries act like steroids.
Tyranitar. No, wait, not Tyranitar.
Tyranitar cannot work.
Select berry.
So what Select Berry does?
Select Berry increases the speed by one stage. That means by
Okay, so in terms of drugs, right, those things are just
Adrenaline,
powering up your muscles to go faster.
yeah. So what happens is okay.
Which I put it now, even in our time now, those kind of things has a temporary effect after which they're all dead or their muscles are severely
They wear
damaged.
out.
Yeah, they wear out and they can't use anymore. So you are throwing away all your ninjas for one attack. Just for a plus set amount, we have everything else. We still have like another.
Relax, only has
Five
two choices of Pokemon so far.
Okay,
Okay, I'm not done.
and that's just one area of defense. You have three to.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
so what happens is the Select Berry and Mr. Mime, they take the steroids, and you know, in The Incredibles, that scene where Violet, I think Violet, what's her name? Violet has that force field, and she has her brother Dash running in the force field. That's how it's gonna work with the ninjas and Mr. Mime. They create a barrier, and the ninjas fly.
No, the fact is Mr. Man cannot fly.
They can float.
No, can they float?
They're psychic. All psychic Pokemon can float.
Technically, you can use your telekinesis to lift yourself. But
Yes, there is even a move called telekinesis here. So you could lift them up, airborne, and then it just acts as the runner? No, no. You know what I mean? Just
Okay, that works too. But the fact is that Dash in the Incredibles can only run as fast as the force field bubble can rotate. You do realize that Dash is not going at his full speed because of that bubble. He can't go at his full speed. Ninjas is slowed down because of that force bubble. It's true, you can buff it up, but you can't go at his full speed. And you cannot counteract the fact that
Remember, to increase defense, you have to minus speed.
It's still gonna be fast enough to ensure that your troops cannot aim the railgun effectively enough.
we don't
Or
have
they
to.
cannot do the AoE fast
We
enough.
don't have to use the real gun. We see something, a dust cloud coming. Oh, okay, keep going. Okay, thunder wave this time.
Lightning wave.
Lightning wave this time.
The AoE, as in the barrier, in all intents and purposes, blocks that for one turn.
For one
There is
turn.
no turn. There is no.
So-
there,
so
there is
for
no.
one
There is no
instance.
turn. Huh?
For
For
one
instance.
instance.
Fair enough.
At that point of time. Just that point of time.
Yeah, and then if that one point of time, right? Okay, next battalion
Second
of
wave.
cluster and minor
Flame
go
wave.
forward. Done. Even if it doesn't work, I have Charizard to be up high in the air throwing fireballs down. And it doesn't need much energy because it's just a fireball and gravity.
What provides Sunny Day again?
Huh?
What provides Sunny Day again?
Sunny Day is used to build up.
No, as in who provides it? Charizard.
Charizard.
Simple, a whole battalion of Politoed on ground, where distracting your troops, the Charizard battalion with the minutes. It's on ground. Politoeds have this ability called Drizzle that starts rain. And you'll be like, holy shit, why is there rain? Why is there rain? So all of a sudden, man, I've been using Sunny Day all this time.
Why would I be using Sunny Day when I'm attacking you guys?
Increases fire attack moves.
No. It's really, I'll be attacking you in the daytime anyway.
Or
Yeah.
you attacking us in daytime.
You literally can't block out the sun. Unless you're a god, you can't block out the sun.
Politoeds are god.
The sunny day the sunny day context, right, is the way it works is I'm throwing out a kind of plasma ball in the air that provides the same amount of light as the actual sun, but that's why it's temporary. That's why I don't understand how 90 years away. So the fact is, it's there to provide nutrients for the crops to work. Maybe power up for a small instance, then it's gone. Then they can absorb a certain amount and that's it, rather than people in key running.
people in here running.
No, there's people in key running. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. So the fact is, the Charizards can absorb a small portion of it only because it's a temporary source of power. But after that, they can't do anything anymore. But then when the thing gone, they just maybe can resummon again, or it takes time to recharge. That's why the sun can provide unlimited energy. That's why it's powering up their fire attacks.
Yeah, but Politoeds probably can summon rain clouds right in
How does
the
it
moment they enter the
how
battlefield.
does it summon rain clouds?
I
I just told you how Charizard does something. It shoots out a ball of energy
Ball of
that
plasma.
yes. How does it summon rain clouds?
Ball of unplasma energy.
Hey, you know you can summon rain clouds by
Don't tell me rain dance. I'm gonna smack you.
rain dance. Basically, what it does, right, is it
What
builds
did I
up
just say?
it builds up the water in the air that forms clouds, and by Pokemon logic creates rain.
No.
I think it's the precipitation from the Pokemon sweat because they're water types. Oh yeah, wait, okay, what happens?
You could go with that. Let's just go with that.
What happens in the rain dance is that Pokemon does it so much. It's a water type Pokemon most of the time. Does it so much that it starts sweating like hell.
Given that it's a water type, it shouldn't sweat.
It should, yeah.
It shoots water out of its face.
but it's not instantaneous.
It does it so fast and so much. It
Does
sweats
it
so much.
so fast.
It sweats so much. The water precipitates and goes all the way up in the sky.
Okay, one problem. The only way you can precipitate is cold. They're dancing so much that the water is vibrating hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if the sun is up and my army of Charizard does use the temporary sunny day, then
Okay, even if you somehow manage to do the rain dance, everyone's now weak to electricity.
yeah.
So,
On your
that
side.
pretty much makes your
On
That
your
makes
side.
yeah. You just destroy your own team.
Unless you throw one Polito in the middle of
Okay,
the Charizard, then that's
now that
another
you mention
story.
Not the real card.
No, now you mentioned that you've done 3 Pokemon already. You have 3 more to choose. Just countering him, you know.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
Boone still has his Snorlax, which is huge enough, is normal type. It has neutral damage to mostly everything. Just
Right,
rolls.
if all that still fails to break your armor, what happens is I have a whole battalion of Dittos.
Earthquake.
No. The Dittos copy your style, and you're all like, holy shit, other sub battalions are from Metro.
The fact is, Ditto can only copy what they see.
Yeah.
If you don't use it, you can't use it.
What do you mean?
If you don't use the move, you can't use the move.
Yeah.
Okay, Dittos and I think it's Sudobudo, they are copycats. If they see something, they can use it. So if a battalion of Pokemon only use this type of move only, they are limited to that kind of move only.
Yeah, I'm saying that Ditto sees your troops, copies your troops, gets into your city, infiltrates. I'm trying to say that.
You want to infiltrate our army?
Yeah.
With that face.
Yeah. That face. That face.
So 13 disguises, why not?
That Ditto face.
If the Team Fortress spies can do that, I don't see why my Ditto can't.
Dittos have the same face. The dot and
No,
line.
when they that's only for that specific
anime
Ditto
lah,
in the
yeah.
Pokemon series. But most Dittos can imitate
Perfectly.
exactly, yeah.
I'm infiltrated, I'm in your city. Fair enough?
Do they imitate the scent also?
Yep.
How?
They imitate everything.
Everything.
It's they clone the DNA. Ditto is a DNA Pokemon.
Yeah.
And basically she owns the whole thing. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you have a few infiltrators.
No, just a few. Battalion's birth. And
Okay, it's gonna be very obvious if the amount of Pokemon that we have doubles, right?
of course not lah. I mean, for all directions, a bit going lah.
We keep track of our own Pokemon. We know how many there is. If there's one extra 8, there's a trader somewhere. Then everyone does attack each other.
Have you ever played TF2? Do you know how hard it is to actually find out which one of your own team members is the
Actually,
spy?
not. Never mind.
You see the flaw there? Everyone, it will be in chaos because suddenly your troops will be double because of my troops, and you're like, holy shit.
Only if you have poor communication.
Huh?
If one guy
Wait,
over
okay.
there, example, let's take a guy named
Okay, fine.
Okay, put it this way.
What's your-
we are
You haven't
essentially-
played Team Fortress with sound on. So
Yeah.
you'll be like, the whole team is on your Skype. Then you're like, hey, who's that spy over there?
And
Hey,
fire,
you are.
and kill him. And put it this way, we are an army who actually took over countries properly. So all of us are already military standard. So we have proper communication and we have those like secret codes that only we know. If you infiltrate and we do that code, and then the person goes like, even with the same looks, they can't imitate that. Then
Think of us as the badass Team Rocket.
Yeah.
that's a
Badass Team Rocket.
So technically, we are. I think he's the.
No, he is.
Yeah.
He's Team Rocket. We are the good guys. We are the,
Why?
You're not the good guys.
we are the good guys.
We conquered a country. That doesn't sound
We
anywhere
developed
good.
it.
No, we developed the country. We didn't conquer it.
You hear yourself,
Fine,
it sounds like a Dark Lord talking. We conquered it for the good of the country.
We
conquered it for the good of the country.
We're the good guys.
Developed Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
It's a better country.
Yes, he's the rebel force trying to take over our place. Now, you have 3 Pokemon already.
Let me get it straight. Luke Skywalker was a bad guy.
Yes.
Wait, really?
trying to go
Just
against
like
an
Optimus
established
Prime is the bad guy.
trying to
Yeah,
go
if you're
against
going-
an established empire.
No, an established
Yeah.
form, going against any established form of government is very considered a rebellion, which you are actually the bad guys. Doesn't matter how you do it. It's just that
Makes
history.
sense, right?
It's just that history would just show that the guy did it and they're the bad guy. If the rebellion wins, and history would show that they are the good
Empire
guys.
is the
Yeah.
bad guy.
Fine. Let's just say I'm gonna put a huge backup here. If my team dies, I'll find the 7 Dragon Balls and revive them all.
We don't go. We go. Which part of the start of the argument about science
Yeah.
and physics do you not know?
Then Dragon Ball
no
is
dragons.
Dragon Ball. Yeah. Come on, Dragon Ball is really considered under magic.
Magic, voodoo, slapstick, and
We're talking about
Dragon.
Pokemon. Everything that Pokemon do
No,
is magic.
I'm ready.
No, a water turtle is actually water gun using its spit. There's a gland where it stores the water.
No, I had that Team 3. But the thing is, right, each water Pokemon has this like water storage
water
tank.
bag.
Yeah.
So all of them have
That's
it.
probably
It's just that
half
once
of
it finishes up, they have to like rehydrate themselves and build up again.
And then they can create the water by diffusing hydrogen and oxygen.
And the fact is, right, yeah, and
diffusion.
yeah, true. And the fact is, right, even though we're talking about Pokemon, even though it's fake, we already established rules that what you can and cannot
Okay.
do.
Alright, carry on. Let's carry on. Okay, I'm gonna change a little bit. First, I was thinking a small battalion of Dittos, just small. It's not a whole Ditto army yet. A small amount to get into your city first, and let's say I'll get your communications, get whatever passwords I need.
So this one is smart.
Quite
Yeah.
smart lah.
There's no hits.
Ditto can put a comm device so I can hear. I can give commands. Correct.
Really? At this point, we have proper jamming signals to block out any outside signals coming in and out. So
EMP.
yeah, true. And it's organic EMP.
Okay. Perfect organic. Next thing you know, why can't I hear my Ditos?
And then they told
How does the
ground
EMP
rappers.
work?
By sending out electrons.
No, is it how does your country's EMP work?
Let's see.
Even if he shut down all electronics, if once he figured out how to use the EMP based on his plus and minus and some malware from the Agron. At most, right, we shut down Naif. At most, we shut down that because of his
Accidentally.
presidency.
No, I can travel between the data world and the real world.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
yeah,
won't have
but if I
access to our.
accidentally destroy
the thing
our
is,
internet-
he won't have any access to us for a while. The fact is,
Oh yeah, I'm a high gun.
at most we kill him for
Yeah, yeah,
maybe few days or so, maybe a week. That's it. We are still sustainable. We go back to our basics of no electronic, just normal work.
I'm there to set up infrastructure.
If I
on your
my
intellect.
previous phone set because the strategies don't work.
Your what?
My previous Pokemons like the ones I threw out, Mr. Mime, Ninja, stuff like that. Are they still counted?
Yeah.
Can I not count them
You
now?
already stated it.
I'm thinking right
You
now.
have 3 more.
Hey, that's not fair. I kind of like thinking
You
on my board.
stated it already. This is a podcast. You have to do what you know.
Oh shit.
Basically, you can just use what you have and add in whatever you don't
Okay,
have
make
yet,
up.
and then get them as your.
Okay,
yeah.
the Ditto will hide Mr. Mime Pokeballs.
No Pokemon.
Why not?
How do you explain Pokeballs? How do you explain converting organic matter into light, energy, and keeping inside capsules?
Yeah,
That's
essentially
called
all our
organic
Pokemon are
material.
living like an army. They have their own barracks. They sleep there. They eat whatever.
This is quite
There is no Pokemon.
Pikachu barracks.
There's no Pokemon.
Right, that was so cute. So you open it, Pikachu, ah!
You talk
Hey,
about
Pikachu! Pikachu!
Pikachu!
Okay.
Rico Pikachu!
Okay.
General Pikachu!
No, General Raichu.
General.
General Raichu!
Yeah. If you take a Pokemon, the pre-evolutions, the evolutions still count.
Okay,
There's no
We are screwing up
Yeah.
Grandmaster Rai so bad.
No, it's not
to be
screwing.
fair, it's not an official
It's
kind of
this
thing.
rules. It's this reality rules.
Reality wins.
In this context.
Oh, you're running over 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool, it's cool, it's cool.
So this is not a long game. This is actually quite short.
Wait, so I'm assuming that I can, if you guys can train Pokemon in the barracks, I can train my Pokemon as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming we don't expand lah. Which after we conquer Zimbabwe is probably we're gonna do that anyway.
Simple, Ditto Assassins I train them how to do these things. They can infiltrate, they can get whatever I need. They can get the information that to override the jamming signals that you guys have so you can communicate with each other. Once I get the signal that I need to communicate with me outside, they'll get back
How
to
is our
me.
Ditto smart? Also, Ditto smart.
Dude, they can copy other people. How is that not smart?
You
They-
know,
they-
Porygon.
I can copy up
the
the
way-
fees
yeah.
and I will not be smart.
Yeah, the way they copyright, because they take a sample of DNA and just make you. That's it. You're not as smart as your clone.
You know,
Yeah.
a Porygon Z can probably identify a Ditto.
They have a different form of sight.
They view data, so you can view the genetic code in its base form. So
Porygon,
you can like
reads binaries.
See, I don't need my Dittos to survive that long. I just need them to survive it long enough to get the
So basically,
coordinates.
so basically, suicide bombers.
I don't
So
think you
it's like
will survive
infiltrators.
long if there's Porygon Z's all over the.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
fact is, if you actually manage to take over a country through history, right, you took over a country based on suicide.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, so Ditto.
I need a Ditto to recon. I need a whole layout of the map. I need a layout of where the barracks are.
How are
where
you
the
gonna
food
get?
supply
How are you gonna
are.
get the map?
Simple. I have a whole bunch of Ditto. They'll be roaming around the city as disguised as one of your soldiers, and they just map it out for me.
But they will die when my Porygon Z detects
I
them.
don't care. I don't need. I just
And then
need.
you will have an incomplete map.
You always have an incomplete map.
When
I just need enough of data to know where your food supply is, where your suppliers are.
Okay.
Because if any war game, any war whatsoever, you need to destroy the supplies ASAP, so that they cannot churn out more troops, churn out more vehicles, churn
what
out
if
more
I
tanks.
mess with the data that they send back?
And the fact is, right, for every rebellion, they want to take over the form of government. If you destroy all our crops, you have to build your own. How with your now current 4 Pokemon, are you going to build your own crops and
Not done.
sustain yourself?
Okay, so let's say I get the whole map ready, right? Done. And my Dittos. Some
Assuming,
Dittos are still
assuming you
outside.
get a map and Naif for some reason close one eye.
Okay, so how did you get your data back to you?
Even once they have it, how did they get back to you?
Without dying and then leaving the data there in
Either
your body?
flying or they transmit it by copying a Mr. Mind from outside.
Transmission. That's where my Porygon Z can detect airwaves through wireless.
Suddenly a bunch of
The
zeros
trans-
and ones fly
The,
through
tra-
the air.
the transmission is psychic. Porygon doesn't have.
Because there's no psychic!
Ditto isn't psychic. And once you switch to a psychic Pokemon, we know that it's not.
No,
What
no,
about-
Mr. Mind has my Mr. Mind from outside has the ability to read the mind of whatever I have in Ditto. So I just put a marker
Okay,
so that
assuming
that's possible.
assuming that your Mr. Mind can actually read the mind, we are in the middle of a country. Our base is there. We're gonna have a lot of defenses anyway. Your Mr. Mind has to find a way to be right at the edge of the defenses with your Ditto in the middle of every fucking Pokemon that we have with the base, and you have to differentiate between all the different mind links of the Pokemon just to get that one or that maybe 10 or so Ditto.
Yeah, you know how stressful
Out of
that
the
would be?
whole thing. Have you tried listening to a person next to you in a very big crowd? You have to shout to them.
Tunnels.
What does Thunder help you with psychic?
Wait, that I still have the Steelix, right?
I guess so.
Okay, 5.
I have Steelix. Wait,
5.
why?
Stilix what? I didn't call Stilix.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't know Steelix earlier because we thought
So
you
you're
gave
gonna-
up on that because of my real guy.
So, Mr.
yeah.
Mime, Ninja, Spoiltoad,
Okay,
what's the one?
I'm not done.
So,
You guys never mentioned
Ditto
anything,
and Stilix. So 5
anything
already.
at all about ground at all. No,
I have a Barboach.
Argon, Aggron,
Barboach,
Aggron,
they
Aggron,
can die lah. I mean, I have a freaking
Snorlax.
gigantic snake.
Aggron, Snorlax. And I'm pretty sure my Charizard can't fly 24/7, right?
Yeah, but it's underground. You guys won't know at all
Earthquake.
for a while, for a long while. For earthquake, destroy your own stuff also. What?
They have
It is
Tyranitar.
a
No, wait, they
Tyranitar.
have Aggron, which is basically
No, Aggron doesn't do anything. It's
It's
technically a
mighty.
huge dinosaur.
yeah,
Nice.
which can sense ground movements.
No, you can't sense that.
Oh, they sleep underground anyways.
Yeah, lah. So
If they sleep underground, they have to know these things to make sure that they will not have a cave in. If they actually live right and they live in cave, if they can't sense anything, they'll be extinct already.
yeah, but they can't sense anything so as sensitive as, oh my god, I can hear something digging like 1 km away. It's not that sensitive. It's not sensitive enough.
Well, I have a Porygon with a radar.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Whatever technology they have, I can make it into a radar.
with Porygon.
That's a bit cheaty.
No, it's not cheating.
Well, it's
Porygon.
Porygon Z.
No, it doesn't have a radar.
It's
No,
it's really
Porygon-
it's a
Even if it does have a radar,
it's
it's
a
very
digitized
limited.
Pokemon. We just need the materials. Porygon comes in. We have a Being powered by Pokemon, he can make anything he has on it.
True.
But it will be limited no matter what. And underground,
GPS. Bitch.
underground won't be that strong also, correct? So what happens is, once I get the data with the data, I'll stick it underground with the Steelix, and like I cover out the whole again now, obviously.
You can dig all the way to the center of a city without having tremors felt
Yeah!
underground.
Okay, see.
The thing happened in London when they were trying to make the train tunnels, right, with the big ass drill, and then they felt earthquakes in I think it was Central Europe. London in Europe, walao, so far away, and do it could fit because of that. It's gonna happen.
And don't forget to have
You don't drill a wall in Passing Sane without the whole of Passing Sane knowing that you are drilling a wall in Passing Sane.
Yeah, the whole wall is like, hey, what's happening? Oh, there's a hole. Oh shit!
Yeah, whatever it is, I still have the ninjas. So I dig the Steelix in, the Steelix goes in, Ninjas flies in and gets the information quickly out to me. Alright, that works.
You have to find the information.
No.
You can't just steal every random piece of paper. When we see paper missing, right, we'll be changing our defenses.
No, I'm saying that the Ditto is the recorder, it just flies around as a disguised Charizard.
Okay, basically we're still at a problem where your Steelix will actually manage to borrow all the way to the city.
Fast enough.
Borrow
Without
past
having
all the
tremors.
agrons that's mining materials.
For us anyway.
Okay, and let's say that you guys find out that there's a hole there, what are you going to do about it?
Well, flooded.
Duh!
Flooded what?
I have a Babo. They have water Pokemon.
Snorlax with surf.
There's some cow and how does a Snorlax surf?
Moses.
Let me get straight. You guys think that I can have a Snorlax that can surf and I can't get a freaking mind reading Mr. Mind.
No,
Just kidding.
You have water
There's the
Pokemon,
Snorlax.
right?
No, there's Snorlax surfing just for.
Okay, I have a Babo,
Yeah,
so I
it's
can like flood the thing.
You know,
underground.
Agron is there. Okay, Agron is digging. Suddenly see one extra hole. Split the whole damn place.
You also gonna collateral damage if you flood the hole.
So we lose one.
Babush is a ground water.
No, as in you flood the hole, right? You also there'll be collateral damage for your village also, the city.
True.
We can rebuild.
Yeah. Wait, I'm not done. So you want to flood it, right? I have a fast Pokemon. Zoom in, zoom out to get the information. If I cannot use
The fact is, right, the Steelix will be out in the open. We know that someone's there.
The thing is, you probably won't go so deep into the city that until it's too late for us to notice.
Yeah.
You'll
Like
be
probably
fine.
halfway through
And
the
some
city,
more.
there's suddenly.
Look, where would the Steelix... Okay, once you build a deep hole enough, right, the Steelix is still there. The Steelix has to get out of the way so that they just can go through. Only way out is for the Steelix to go out in the open so they just can come in.
Unless you
you
reverse.
just have access to dig so you can dig a hole so that siam a bit then can go straight on.
And then, what's the point of using a Steelix to use?
I'm not done. Okay, Steelix. Steelix has, let's say, a 1 km body. Let's say 1 km. And let's say that the pathway itself from outside my camp into your city, let's say the distance is 10 km, I don't know.
That's so cute! That's so close!
I don't know, I'm just saying, just for math's sake, for easy.
Man.
Okay, if you put it that way, we have already a country centralized. The closest you can do, even with, if you put our defenses out, right, it's our home city, about maybe 10, 20 kilos worth of defenses, and then there's you.
Yeah, so Steelix digs in, and I'm at the edge, I need to get a detour at the edge of the city. At the edge so it's easier to escape. And what happens is the ninjas diverts itself by 1 km to get past the Steelix and go straight in again. Remember there's a small little tunnel for ninjas. Goes in, fetches the ditto, comes out, flies back to me. I get the information.
I don't think you're very
you're
well
not-
versed in the art of war.
Or RTS. The fact is that 10, 20 kilometers worth before our main city, right, it's gonna be barracks worth of all of our Pokemon. Here's Porygon Z with the radar everywhere anyway. Everything is connected.
Basically, floating Porygon Z's that are like patrolling the airspace.
Yeah, we don't need
Radar.
CCTV, we got Porygon.
I have a whole bunch of ditto, as in dittos that I have dittos everywhere. Let's say six all over the place.
Data vision.
I have 6 Steelix.
Okay, here's the problem: you putting them into the edge of the city. Hey, recruit miner, what are you doing over there? Everyone go back barrack, liao.
Then
Yeah.
Ah.
We are still going by a military based thing because it's literally our defenses. Until we take over the whole goddamn world, then we can put that away. Or put lessen it a bit.
Okay, that's a bit unfair that you guys have.
We have our bases covered. Base 2 Pokemon each, but we work together.
You guys have literally 8 Pokemon.
Plus extra hired too. No wait.
Well, even without him.
Even without him, it's still 6 of us.
Yeah.
Without him, you're gonna don't have the Porygon.
Yep.
Which doesn't mean it means you don't have the scanners.
Yep. But it's pretty much
对嘛?
Then we don't go into that lah. We don't have him. We made our village. Standard village with 1-story house with our barracks. We have to expand out anyway.
Yeah, but if you don't have the scanners, you won't be able to detect Steelix fast enough. And even if you did,
Aggro is really underground. What's the thing moving?
yeah, but
You do realize sound moves faster in solids than air.
Yeah, and have you done this now? You go inside a tunnel, someone knock one side, you can hear right at the end. Same thing.
yeah, but it's still gonna be able. I'm still gonna push through a tunnel anyway because Steelix is huge.
Yeah, you push through the. There are gonna be people underground anyway. They hear something's happening. Let's set up something underground.
Yeah, so
And you come and then.
I mean, the tunneling at a bigger scale. I have 6 different tunnels. Which
well,
one
that
will
would
be
be
coming from?
very obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the more
that's my
tunnels, the
point.
more obvious that an attack is coming towards us.
That's my
It
point.
should make more sense for us to send scouts like, hey, there's some suspicious activity there. Oh, look, there's a hole. Let's flood water inside. Oh, floating seeds. Oh, they did. Never mind.
Oh, they rusted. They
Oh,
rusted. They rust in place.
They rust in place.
No, if I have 6 tunnels, 6 Steelix coming from 6 directions, you won't know where I'm coming from.
But
The amount of tunnels heading.
kind of obvious.
No, the amount of tunnels and tremors heading in the same general direction, right, will already prove that something
No, I
is
said-
Oh, I know how to reference this. Have you watched Tremors, that movie with the underground
diggers, right?
They move underground and then everyone can feel.
Yeah, no, see,
Yeah, how far they are?
wait, okay. Now, let me just set this up. 1 city, 6 directions. Alright? Fair enough?
Okay.
I have 6 different Steelix, 6 different tunnels, and I have a couple of ninjas ready to receive whatever information the Ditto can recall. Okay? I will come from all those directions, you won't know. Flood all 6. Okay, fair enough. But I set it up in such a way that the tunnels actually go into the main parts of the city, in the sense that the whole city will actually suffer a lot of collateral damage if you flood those 6 tunnels all together at one go.
You know what you should do actually? Use your Steelix at full speed, dig through in all 6 directions at different paces.
Yeah, instead of
Then
one go.
after that, directly behind the Steelix, a swarm of ninjas will follow. So when the Steelix surfaces at any major point of the city at random times, then like swarm of ninjas will like when you crack open a beehive. So with that, each ninjas will probably be carrying a Ditto. So the moment the ninjas spread out, the Ditto will transform to the next immediate thing it sees, which is what their Pokemon are. So everyone will be in a confusion instead of trying to slowly recon and make your way through whatever shit.
Yeah.
You'll have a more impact that way. My God,
Yeah, but
I am good.
I still need a map. I still need a gigantic.
Don't need a map when you destroy everything.
I can't destroy everything. There are
You have
Charizards.
8 Pokemons.
There are Charizards.
You have Dittos that confuse the enemy.
They still know that
You
it's
have
not
a
theirs.
swarm of
Because
ninjas.
it's facing against them, of course they know it's not theirs. One.
You have a
Okay.
swarm of ninjas.
I guess you have a point there. It does distract them enough for me to get the Ditto out. 1 Ditto out.
You still have the recon idea. Oh my God, so I'm helping you with assault here.
Bro, when
It
you
doesn't work the assault. Assault doesn't work here because remember they have Charizards and Muscle Maidens. They can just turn it back, come back into the city and attack.
Should take a while.
So is it going to take a while? How far away are your scouts and defenses?
Scout wise,
Take it as passing, say. Technically, they will be at the wall. You borrow halfway through the city. It will take a while.
yeah.
Let's just go with passing, say, as a standpoint for
okay,
this.
as a reference, the different levels of wall, lower city, mid city, and high city, different walls. Right?
Yeah. But considering that he has flying Charizards, he doesn't have to put so much scouts because bird's eye view.
So, like, in a circle city, you come out here, random places, and then it's like opening a beehive where swarms of ninjas will come out.
Yeah,
You
it-
have
it def-
ninjas
it definitely
with
causes
razor
chaos.
sharp claws that can probably slice up Charizard with flesh and scales.
Wait, that works in this universe?
Yes!
What?
Yeah.
Flash Wolf.
And your
Yeah.
ninjas will be fast enough to avoid any Charizard flamethrowers. And
Wait, that
maybe their,
works in this universe.
and
I kept
maybe
assuming
their real gun.
I kept assuming that Charizard was just fire blast all my ninjas.
You don't have to fire blast every time. Still have other moves to use.
Either way, they
He's
will
a
be.
Charizard.
Either way, your ninjas.
Blast
Will,
burn! Overheat!
either way, your ninjas will be fast enough to dodge,
Okay, fair enough. I can go with
and they will be in numerous numbers, so they will be outmatched by small. Have you even been in a bee attack? It's annoying, and you will die eventually.
I am guessing you don't do hit and run often, do you? You never do hit and run, do you?
Okay, Naif, are you done?
Yeah,
Okay, now.
you still have a few more Pokemon left
Okay,
that I can help you with.
Okay, now this is Naif's version on how it attacks us. And
I'm pretty much on the winning side now.
Wait, not yet. Actually, I can make you win more. Make us win more.
Make you win more.
He gave up. He gave up leadership.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Okay, now, so there's a huge distraction in the city center. Mr. Mime, I still have the tunnel. Mr. Mime can go through that. What happens is our like,
So you have a tunnel that with ninjas, Steelix, and Mr. Mime going out at the same time.
no, not at the same time lah.
Then how will you get your Mr.
No,
Mime
the
there?
first wave will be the Steelix. Once the Steelix surface, they will trash about on the surface, get as much hell as possible. The ninjas will be the one taking out most of the troops. Then the Mr. Mimes at the back will be coming in to finish up the hypnotize them or psychic or
Hypnotize.
whatever.
Then they will set up a barrier or the whole city center. The whole city.
And they will set up a barrier within the inner wall. So
Yeah.
outer wall, middle wall, they will set up a barrier in the middle wall area. So anyone from the outer wall can't go in anymore.
Okay, congratulations. You just took over a city. Second part of the question. How are you going to sustain it?
And
Last
another
Pokemon.
thing, once you just took over the middle of the city. Okay, now all our people that facing out to defend outsiders now face inwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The cone of attacks facing you now.
not
Last
exactly.
Pokemon. I have one last Pokemon.
Okay.
Since I have control of the city center, I know where everything is, right?
Now you can hire the Porygon Z's.
Assume you don't hire this guy.
Yeah. And that is his tactic on how to do it.
I still have
So
tunnels.
he has the credit on how he took over the country with your Pokemon. And then explain the fact that he was our ally.
Bombardment.
How
I
you
need
want
bombard.
bombard us? You want bombard us for what?
Waylots.
The Charizard.
Waylots falling from the sky.
Carry them!
Yeah, that's the even though Charizard, right?
What was I like? Surprisingly, like,
They are light, meaning that if they land, the pressure won't be that much because of their size.
Yeah, it is just more just bend down. Like throwing a pillow at someone.
your Charizards are cut down in number already, right?
Basically by half.
Yeah.
So since you took over the middle of the city, whatever forces they have are cut down by half.
Yeah. If we put that context half in, half out.
Yeah.
Charizards.
Or half in,
No,
the half outside died.
No, we simply put if the half in the city he took over already, the half died, the half outside is still fine. So we are outside apparently now. Now we want back our city.
Unless you guys, the heads, are in the center, which we took over. It's pretty much.
No, even if we don't do it right, so we get 3 Charizard or we'll just fly out.
Yeah.
Barrier. Barrier. Keeps in, keeps out.
If there's too much chaos and we know it's doom, right, we'll be escaping before you. Oh fuck, Steelix, time to go.
That counts as a surrender for your city.
So we lose our city.
Yeah.
Half horses, we still have
Half,
another half.
the other half they can go somewhere else and build a city.
You still have one Pokemon near the outer walls.
What?
You still have one Pokemon on the outer walls that has not infiltrated through the tunnels
Yeah,
yet.
as in, I have one last Pokemon.
What is that last Pokemon?
I
Something that can counter plus or minus. Aragon, Snorlax, Scyther, and Charizard.
They don't really have to counter
Or at
whatever.
least find a way to dissuade them.
He has a swarm. Basically, the middle of the city is now a swarm of
my stuff.
ninjas.
Just
Okay.
So imagine the Mr. Mime let up the wall, then it's just opening a beehive. You'll face the same problem of
I'm actually
numbers.
thinking of like a grass Pokemon. Because they can help sustain, number one, and number two, I can bombard with solar beams because I know where they're coming from.
How you do Sunny Day?
You already have Sunny Day. Take
Yeah,
your
for real.
Charizard.
No, if I know there's a grass Pokemon there, or if I know that opponent has a
You won't know
grass
because
type,
it's a sneak
You
attack in
won't
the
know.
first place.
true, if I see the green,
But afterwards, Sunny Day will disappear, what?
And
yeah, it's
so-
temporary. And if it's actual sunny day, okay, don't attack at this time.
Take a night.
But we're the one doing the attacking. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, one attack me, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying even if you don't use sunny day, right, for defending, we are still at that power level where we can still defend, right? The sunny day just help power up to defend better.
Then there's
It's a force multiplier.
there's stuff like Bullet Seed. I can slam you down.
What is bullet seed?
Bullet Seed is basically a seed that
Shot.
shots from the grass type Pokemon that can
At the
grow
speed
onto
of-
you.
So what is it?
No.
Speed
That's Leech Seed.
solidified seed.
At the speed of a bullet, lor.
Bro, how do you make it the speed of a bullet in a grass Pokemon?
Hydrogen gas piles up
From
from the
the-
build-up of the leaves, and it shoots
Okay, you
up.
go far out a seat, I don't even will reach up to the stairs.
Yeah.
Think of it.
In-
Pokemon.
In the Pokeverse is as fast as a bullet.
Yeah,
In the
okay,
Pokeverse.
there's Pokemon. This verse.
Yeah.
This
How do you
reality.
shoot? How do you shoot a seed? It's an organic kind of thing to shoot as fast as a bullet. Metal, I understand you can magnetize it or explode behind it and pew. The
I know how. The plant Pokemon generates a certain oxygen, ignites this oxygen into an explosive gas, and shoots out the bullet through a
Oxygen is
exterior.
not explosive.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's
It's
combustible.
combustible, but it's not explosive.
It's not explosive. Yeah.
It's combustible.
No, it's just.
It's just
catch
burn.
fire. That's it.
High content of explosive.
Talking to 3 science students.
High content of
You're
oxygen.
not a science student.
High content of oxygen plus and hydrogen because it's water. It takes in water.
For the sake of argument, let's just say that they can do it by
Nitrogen.
some explosive gas.
Nitrogen.
Yeah.
Ow.
We finish up in the next 5 minutes. Okay, this is your last Pokemon. Pick it now.
Quickly.
Bullet Seed, right? Bullet Seed and Solar Beam. Loop, I suppose.
So value.
Oh, Brandon is the fighting mushroom thingy.
Yes. You
Oh,
can take down Snorlax,
Breloom.
Aggron. Can take down super effective
How does no? What is this super effective you speak of?
low kick.
What is this Loki? That's just a I kick you also say.
It's literally tripping the Pokemon down.
Yeah, I keep on you.
Yeah.
And the
And
heavier they are,
a Snorlax
Yeah.
max is damn heavy already. It falls on a Pokemon small and it will crack.
no,
it.
it's not falling onto me, it's falling onto the ground. That's how I look. Macam like, you trip person with a leg lah.
Yeah, but the guy won't die from that.
Yeah, you just fall down, get back up, then do again.
You have
Or
that.
Snorlax will just
No!
roll around.
Pause. You forgot the other Pokemon are still around.
Yeah.
Once
and
it trips, the ninjas will swarm him like
take the
a
insides.
bee, and then like.
That's how
Because
alien
Snorlax
can
is flesh.
True. The fact
How
is,
he trips
the fact
Aggron,
is, we are concentrating the multiple amount of ninjas on that one Pokemon first before going to the next one.
Blast.
Swarm.
I will
So you
just
can
blast the
concentrate at
shit out
multiple
of it.
places.
Swarm part understandable, but the fact is the army of Pokemon that we have and he has is the same amount.
And
He has to
Breloom,
condensate about maybe 6 to 8 ninjas on one Snorlax while the rest keeps moving on.
no,
You
not
know
to
what?
mention,
The
Breloom
ninjas can do blind everyone.
can punch the shit out of Snorlax.
Yeah.
Oh.
Breloom has
It's a freaking,
Okay, imagine
Mushroom
imagine a giant knife. Can you beat him up?
yes.
yeah.
The bigger the target are, the easier it is to hit it. So imagine
It's the
Breloom.
argument between the
So imagine a Breloom
Kamen
with
Decade actually.
imagine Breloom with a poisonous mushroom feeling. So whenever it punches, it secretes a poisonous thing, which pretty much goes into the Snorlax's skin. So this, like fighting a Giganox, will poison you as quickly as possible.
Actually, Snorlax has immunity, but that's not.
How does it have immunity? It's their logic.
Oh, yeah.
Aha!
Wait, how does it build immunity?
It has
doesn't.
the ability called immunity. No, it cannot be poisoned.
Immunity is for everything is built based on evolution.
Are you
I mean
talking-
actual evolution, not evolution.
So Snorlax doesn't have immunity based on this
Snor-
logic.
All the Pokemon that we take
Unless
are
it's when it's a munchlack, you feed it poisonous stuff enough that it doesn't kill it, but
Yes,
it
but
eventually
he doesn't
develop.
know.
Yeah, six fuck Pokemon trainer if that's the case.
This is the army.
Nice.
It's a very abusive army. Feed poison to the kids.
hey, if if it were too soon.
No, too late. Too late. You what? You wouldn't know that.
War to Germany.
You wouldn't know Ryan would have a poison Pokemon. How would you know when you were training them?
Okay.
Go and eat everything.
Listen, innate abilities of all the Pokemon that we have, they should have it already.
How
Go
does
and eat everything.
have immunity? How does
You
it
should
have
pause before your battery dies.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. You know what? Let's end this. Okay. So Ryan's Pokemon are now Ditto, Polito, Mr. Mime, Ninja, Steelix. What's the last one? Bellum. Against our
Pulse, Minor,
Charizard, Scyther, Snorlax, and Aggron. This is not counting the fact that Naif is with us. You can beat us. If Naif is with us, right?
Once whoever conquers the center city will get higher, as in
Higher chance to win.
no,
Yeah.
whoever conquers the center part of the city will get that hiring phone call from me. You can use the
I can just report the phone.
you can use it to contact me.
No,
I can report the phone.
listen, the fact is, right, that me, Boone, and Dan are working together.
Yep.
We already have the city, we call you first.
I'm a higher
The
person.
fact is, if
What if Ryan takes over the place and I didn't know that Ryan took over the place, so I'm just helping him out?
no, the fact is, no, I'm helping you lah.
No, I'm helping everyone.
You are the deciding factor in the winning and losing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
So whoever gets the center of the city wins.
And whoever gets you wins.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
Rai has to figure out about building up his village.
now you have to figure out how to build his village. Okay, so let's end the podcast. Alright, okay, this Han.
Then,
That's right.
The Emperor.
That's nice.
yeah, that's nice.
Okay, bye guys.
Ciao.